past president Nancy Nevil, Director of Sustainability and Environmental Services for the City of Plano. Nancy? Nancy's been with the City of Plano for 30 years. She has created an innovative refuse collection system with single-stream recycling that has been mirrored by most of the cities in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Her emphasis on environmental education, starting with litter awareness and now including educational coordinators for composting, recycling, household chemicals, air quality, and water conservation, has been used as a benchmark for other cities in the region. She also was responsible for building the first backyard composting demonstration garden. Her efforts at diverting yard trimmings from the landfill led to the development of the first regional composting operation in Texas, with other communities joining Plano to divert more than 500,000 tons from the landfill in the past 10 years. Under Nancy's leadership, Plano also developed a cost-effective chemical drop-off and reuse program that was the first of its kind in Texas. Nancy's accomplishments include an aggressive, innovative management style that has impacted regional thinking while keeping employee morale high and resulting in exceptional customer service. She is well known as a presenter at national, state, and regional conferences and is a member of many national and local organizations focused on solid waste management, recycling, and composting. Her SWANA leadership includes a term as international president in 2002, serving on the International Board of Directors representing the Texas Lone Star chapter from 1995 to 1999, and as Texas SWANA president from 1991 to 1993. She encourages City of Plano drivers to participate in the SWANA International Rodeo, and they have won first place twice. As a leader of Texas Lone Star chapter, Nancy started a letter writing campaign to chapter members and state elected officials about the state's proposed revisions to MSW rules related to implementing Subtitle D. This effort was the first step in establishing SWANA as the voice for solid waste issues in Texas. She started the chapter newsletter and bi-monthly meetings and expanded the board to include all geographical areas in Texas. She's worked tirelessly to get more Texas SWANA members to participate in leadership roles and increase the membership. She also walks the talk in her personal life, working with a builder to create a green home with structurally insulated panels. There's much more that I could add, but that would take all day, and we have limited time, so let's just congratulate Nancy.
I didn't realize they were going to go way back. They spent so much time. I don't have time for my remarks. But, it's just an honor, and I'm so happy, to be here accepting this award at this time. Somebody asked me last night, how did you get in, to this business? And I will tell you, in a million years, I would not have chosen the solid waste industry, and it was not anything that I aspired to be the trash queen of Plano, which is what I've become there. But I started with the City of Plano, like she said, 30 years ago as an administrative secretary, and God just had other plans for me, and He has truly blessed me with a work that I could pour my heart and soul into, something that I believe in. So it's been really easy, to do, and I don't know, I love being a public servant. I just love serving our community and knowing that, we're making a difference in the environment. It's just been real important to me. But what I brought to it was, I knew how to work hard, and I have to say that because my dad, was raised on a farm, and he's always telling me when I interview you, make sure you tell them that you were raised on a farm and knew how to work hard. So, that's what I brought to the table, was knowing how to work hard, and then God's just blessed me with a lot of, wonderful, talented people, at my organization, people like Robert and Heather and Tiffany and Sharon now, but over the years, just lots of them that were smarter than me, but had the same passion that I had for what we were doing, so we were able to do some really good work. But, when I first became superintendent, SWANA recruited me to be on the board, and that's when, I didn't know a whole lot about solid waste. Really didn't know anything about solid waste. But they came, and I said yes, and not only did I not know anything, but I was one of the few women, in the room. We went to conferences, so it's so nice over the years to look out and to see, come on, a shout out for the women who have really, gotten involved in the industry. But that was my introduction to SWANA, and I will have to say, that I have so much that I owe to SWANA, because really everything I learned about solid waste, I learned, from SWANA, either through training, certification, or through the technical sessions, or sitting around the room, and visiting with people and just listening to what they were doing. And I can't tell you the nights I went home and into my hotel room and just was mapping out all the things and how could I take that back and make that a part of our organization. And the people I've met here, such wonderful, talented, smart people. And of course, this is where I met Harvey with GBB, and he's been really instrumental in a lot of the programs we've done in Plano. So, I owe a lot to this organization, and it was a privilege to be able to serve this organization, over the years. So I really encourage you all, as you're sitting here, to get involved and to be involved and to take away as much as you can from these events and to take it back and do some great things in your cities. And I can't leave without acknowledging my husband, who is finally here. I know you've never seen him all these years, I've been up here, and he's always teaching, but he was here, and he's been one of my biggest supporters. And I can't tell you how many times I've said to him, just let me get through this project and then things will slow down. And I think he realized before I realized that was never going to happen, but he's always been there, for me and put up with me. So I love him and thank him and love you all. Just thank you so much.